Hey, I'm Kate and welcome to today's Vinyasa class. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position, so make your way to your mat. You can either have your legs crossed or maybe you're kneeling, palms on your knees, up or down, or maybe in your lap. And just slowly start to close down the eyes. Bringing awareness to the breath. Feeling how each inhale and exhale enters and leaves the body. Scanning for any areas of tension or tightness. And just noticing how you feel, how your body feels today. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale, big sigh out through the mouth. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, feeling the belly rise. And exhale through the mouth, feeling the belly fall. When we come to the mat, we can experience a sense of freedom. And I encourage you to play, to explore, to learn. As we inhale and exhale. Being present in your experience today. Trusting your heart. Trusting your body, giving yourself permission to be free and curious. As we inhale and exhale, connecting to the breath. And I invite you to set an intention if that feels good for you. Maybe cultivating love, cultivating self-acceptance, not judging yourself. Just releasing any expectations of maybe how a pose should look or how it should feel. Knowing that we are all different and these things feel different in our individual, unique bodies. Focus on how each pose feels with your breath in your own expression. Inhaling deeply through the nose, feeling the belly rise. And exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. And one more, inhale through the nose. And exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. And when we feel ready, start to slowly blink the eyes open. We're going to come to our child's pose. So our knees mat width apart. And our big toes to touch. Our forehead down to the mat, our arms stretched out in front of us. And here we connect with the Ujjayi breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. We almost want to feel as though we're trying to fog up a glass, like a pane of glass, a window in front of our face, as we inhale and exhale through the nose. And here might be a really good place to come back to our intention that we set moments ago. As we continue to connect to the breath here, inhaling and exhaling. And maybe just giving the hips a gentle rock from side to side. Maybe start to roll the forehead onto the mat, gently massaging it. As we continue to breathe in and out. Slowly we're going to come up to all fours, our wrists beneath our shoulders and our knees beneath our hips. We're going to take a few cat-cows here, so as we inhale, look up, arch the spine, and exhale, rounding down, chin to chest. Inhale as we look up, and exhale, rounding down. We almost want to feel as though we're gripping the floor with our fingertips as we move through these motions, really expanding through the shoulder blades, and then inhaling as we look up, and continuing to move through this our own pace, our own breath. Maybe we start to bring a bit more fluid movement, maybe looking over the left shoulder, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Maybe we start to bring our hips back to our heels and ripple ourselves forwards. Remembering to move with our breath, our own pace. Just bringing a bit more movement into the spine, however feels good for you. We're gently going to walk our hands slightly forward, tucking the toes under, and send the hips back and up to our first downward facing dog. And here we're just going to wiggle out through the legs, so bending one knee, straightening the other. And here we really want to focus on having a straight spine, so if that means bending the knees, bend the knees as much as you need. We want to feel as though we're sending our chest towards our thighs and our bums up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling. And exhale, slowly walk to meet our hands at the top of the mat. There is no rush. Inhale, we fold forwards. And grabbing both elbows, just gently rock from side to side in our ragdoll. Bending the knees if we want to feel more of a lower back stretch, or straightening the legs if we want to feel it in our hamstrings more. There is no right, there is no wrong, however feels comfortable for you. Inhale. And exhale, release the arms. We're going to ground down through all four corners of the feet as we roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra, moving much slower than we might like, before our head is the final thing to come up. Inhale, we stand in mountain, and exhale. Inhale, reaching the hands up overhead, and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, ground the hands down to the mat, stepping back our right foot, stepping back our left foot, lowering down our knees, and then coming down through a half chaturanga, bending through the elbows, tucking that tailbone under, so we're really building strength in the arms. Exhale, coming up to our baby cobra, squeezing through the glutes, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. We're going to move through that little flow one more time. Inhale, bending the knees, look towards the hands at the top of the mat. And slowly walk up to meet the hands. When we get there, inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, reach up, rise up, coming up to standing. And exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands down onto the mat, stepping back our right foot, stepping back our left foot. Lowering down knees, chest and chin, tucking that tailbone for the half chaturanga. And exhale, come up to cobra, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Tops of the feet press down into the mat. And exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. And just taking a little wiggle here from side to side. Maybe bend one knee, straightening the other. Just really waking up that posterior chain, moving however feels good for you and your body in this present moment as we move here with the breath. Before before coming to a moment of stillness, we inhale as we lift the right leg up from the mat, and exhale as we step it forwards, coming up to our warrior one, planting the back foot down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale and exhale, lowering the hands down to the mat, framing that front foot. We're coming into an easy twist, so keeping that left hand grounded, right hand reaches up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, ground that hand down to the mat, framing the foot, stepping it back, lowering down knees, chest and chin, or maybe through our full chaturanga, coming to our cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Same again on the other side now. Inhale, lift that left foot up from the mat, and exhale, step it forward in between the hands at the top of the mat. We're going to lower down that back foot at a 45-degree angle, come up to our warrior one. Inhale and exhale, keeping that front knee bent if it feels comfortable. Inhale and exhale, framing that front foot, coming into the easy twist on the other side. So grounding down that right hand and extending the left arm up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling, grounding that hand down to the mat, stepping back the left foot, lowering down knees, chest and chin, or through our full chaturanga, coming to cobra or upward facing dog. Squeeze through the glutes and exhale, downward facing dog. And just taking a moment here, moment with our breath, maybe in downward facing dog, or maybe we come to child's pose, knees mat width apart, forehead to the mat. We're going to be here for 5 breaths, so know that you can change position whenever you feel comfortable. If you want to come down to a child's pose, or maybe you want to come back to our downward facing dog. So the 5 breaths start from now. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And final time, inhale and exhale whenever we're ready, meeting back in our downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Inhale, we lift that right leg up from the mat and step it forward, coming into our high lunge. So creating a firm base with the feet, maybe a little shuffle around if we need to, and sweeping our arms up to the ceiling for our high lunge, keeping that front knee nice and bent. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, cactusing the arms. Gorgeous. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, cactus the arms. One more. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, cactus the arms. Holding here, squeezing through the thighs, through the glutes. Inhale and exhale, reaching up, planting the hands down to frame the foot. We're going to step back to our plank, lowering down knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga, coming to cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting up that left leg from the mat. Inhale and exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands at the front of the mat. And again, just giving a little shuffle, creating that firm base before we come up to our high lunge as we inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, reaching up, and Exhale, cactus the arms. Can't get my words out. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus the arms. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus the arms. Squeezing here, holding here. Inhaling. And exhaling, connecting to that breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back, lowering down, knees, chest and chin, all coming through chaturanga. Inhale, up to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Not too much longer left, I promise. Inhale, we lift the right leg up from the mat, bending at the knees, stacking the hips. And then just taking nice big juicy circles with that knee, really opening out through the hips. And here, if it feels comfortable, maybe try and keep the shoulders square, but if not, feel free to open out slightly. Inhale and exhale, send that knee the other way. Gorgeous. This one can be tough on the shoulders, but we're nearly done. Inhale, we bring knee to nose. Squeezing here, holding here, before bringing that right knee behind the right wrist, dropping it down, coming into pigeon. So we stretch out that back leg. We sit up nice and tall, keeping a bend through that front leg. We want to be mindful not to drop down onto our bums. We want to keep the hips square if it feels comfortable. So inhale as we sit up. And then exhale, we can start to walk ourselves forward if it feels good in our body. Maybe we bring our hands to the mat. Maybe we bring our forearms to the mat. Maybe we use our hands as a pillow. As we inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. And just taking a moment here to connect to the body, connect to the breath. Try and be present in this moment. I know it's hard. I know we all have busy lives, thinking about probably our whole list of other things we need to be getting on with. But we've taken this time out to practice, to move our bodies. So try and stay with me now. Inhale. And exhale, slowly start to walk ourselves back up, planting the hands down to the mat, tucking that back toe under, pushing through the hands as we inhale, step it back to our downward facing dog and exhale. And just taking a little walk here, maybe swaying the hips from side to side. One leg might feel slightly more stretched out, maybe different from the other side. Inhale, we lift that left leg up from the mat, bending at the knee, opening out through the hips and taking those hip circles on this side. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. And then just rotating the opposite way, nice big juicy circles. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, bringing knee to nose, squeezing here, holding here, before dropping that left knee behind the left wrist, out stretching that back leg, untucking the toe, sitting up nice and tall, and again being careful not to dump down onto that left bum cheek. Inhale and exhale, slowly start to walk ourselves forward. And again, we can either bring our hands forward, our forearms, or use our head as a pillow as we sit and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, feel the belly rise, filling with air, the rib cage expand. And exhale, feel the body fall. The rib caging, relaxing, releasing. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale, slowly walking ourselves back up to center, grounding those hands down to the mat, tucking that back toe under, pushing through the hands, through the foot, lifting ourselves back up to our downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, bending at the knees, coming into our all four position. We're going to swing the legs round to one side, it doesn't matter which. And just come to sit on our bums, our feet to the mat. And we're going to bring our knees to the ceiling, lifting the feet up, creating almost a tabletop with our legs now. Inhale, we're going to reach our arms forward, chest nice and proud up to the sky. Inhale, our high boat. And exhale, we're slowly going to lower down to low boat. Moving much slower than we might want to. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming to lie flat on our back. Gorgeous, guys. The hard work is now done. I promise. Bringing both knees into the chest. Nice big squeeze. Maybe bring our forehead to the knees. Nice little egg shape. And exhale. Inhale, we're going to release that right leg down to the mat, keeping the left knee tucked into the chest. Taking the right hand to the outside edge of the left knee, we're just going to guide it over the body. Coming into a nice juicy twist, extending that left arm out to the side. Maybe gazing over that left shoulder if it feels comfortable in the neck. And here, trying to focus on keeping both shoulders flat to the mat, rather than yanking our knee over and lifting those shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, rolling ourselves back to center, squeezing both knees into the chest, forehead to the knees. Exhale, release, lowering ourselves back down. This time we keep the right knee tucked in, the left leg extends. That left hand to the outside edge of the right knee, extending the right arm and just gently guiding that right knee over the body. Again, trying to keep both shoulders flat to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale, slowly, gently rolling back to center whenever we feel ready. Squeezing both knees into the chest one last time. Forehead up to the knees if it feels comfortable in the neck. And exhale, coming to lie flat on the mat. Tucking our shoulders under our body, or shoulder blades under our body if it feels comfortable. And just taking up as much space as we like. Knowing that this is our space to take up. Fully trusting the surface that we're lying on. Allowing our body to sink into the mat. As we inhale and exhale. Releasing. Fully allowing the body to soak up the effects of today's practice. Being present, being mindful, connecting with our breath and our body. And just acknowledging the time we've taken out to practice today. Being grateful for ourselves. for choosing this time. Inhale through the nose, feeling the belly expand. And exhale, feeling the body fall. Just going to leave us in a few moments of silence here before bringing the practice to a close. And when we feel ready, maybe we want to stay lying here for a little moment longer. But when we feel ready, and if we want to move with me, we roll over onto one side, coming into the fetal position. Nice and slowly and gently, still with the eyes closed. This pose is known as the pose of rebirth. So for me, the perfect way to end a yoga class before entering back into the real world. Inhale. And then exhale when we feel ready, slowly, gently, knowing that there is no rush, pushing ourselves back up to a seated position. Again, still with the eyes closed if it feels safe and comfortable to do so. Lifting our arms up to the sky as we inhale. And exhale, bring hands down to heart center. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out through the mouth. Bringing the palms up to the space between our eyebrows, our third eye. And I bow to you, thank you for choosing to practice with me today. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, your morning, your evening, whatever you're doing with your day. Have a good one.